Yes, good morning. This message is for DataWorks, and I'm applying for this grant application for the DataWorks, and basically what I have came across as far as with COVID, is that the coronavirus is still out here and it's alive and well. I had did some research, and I know that as far as vaccinations, at least take up to 5 or 10 years for the vaccinations, far as to be created and developed. But as looking upon, the COVID, I look how that this virus, can be spreaded, through sneezing and through not cleaning of hands properly. And I have noticed that, people from all ages and races have died from this, from this virus, which is which is dangerous. And I have noticed that, even with the masks and how people have to wear masks, how people have not wore masks, but taken extra precaution, not to go out into large crowds, not to be around a lot of people. But upon this research, I have noticed that this virus have spread it, it's dangerous, it's still out here and alive and well. I wrote a book about this, and hopefully one day, this virus will come to an end. But I have noticed that, people can die from this. It can be easily spread, if it's not cleaned properly as far as with the hands. And, how research is coming with all this different kind of medication and these different things, and people still catching this. So, it's still out here, it's invisible. And my thing is people need to be aware, as far as with the vaccine. And, I would like people to do more research, far as, how, where this virus came from, who created it, how it originated, far as with coronavirus, with the history of science, I like to see more research on that, far as with the coronavirus.